Hello everyone, this is Lamin Sane of LSWAT apps, and in today's video I'd like to discuss and talk about a thing that I have been dealing with all of my web development career, and I've come to a conclusion that I would like to share with you. So feel free to agree or disagree, but this is how I feel about this. And a lot of people also have expressed their concerns about that. And the question is, should I strive for perfection in my programming career? Okay, so not necessarily your whole career, but let's say you're doing a project. Should you strive for perfection? All right, so this is not a very simple yes or no question to answer. So all right, let's tackle this. So striving for perfection is a good thing. So you should not be aiming for mediocre work, and that reason for that is because there's a lot of people competing for projects and jobs and stuff. So you want to come out on top, obviously, but at the same time you should not let the strive for perfection prevent you from putting out work that you've already done. Because the reason is, no matter how good your work is, you'll always find something out there that is possibly better than yours. I mean, depends on who's judging, but that's the case. So have you ever made a project, let's say for instance, or you've designed a website or designed just anything using Photoshop, and you're so happy about it, and all of a sudden you go to a website like Behance or Dribble, and you just see another design that's similar to yours, but then you feel like yours wasn't good enough. Okay, here's the deal. It doesn't mean that your work is not good enough or it isn't perfect. It's just that that work possibly looks better than yours. But there can be two really good work, but obviously one is better than the other. So also it may depend on who's looking. You might think that your work is not good enough, but then you put it out there. Let's say, okay, let's look at this scenario. Has this happened to you? That you've put out a bunch of work and the one that you think is the best is not the one that people like the most. So give your work some time to be tested by people, because obviously just one conclusion to a piece of work is not necessarily the best way to judge some work. So let yourself be free and put your work out there and let people decide what's good and what's not good enough, and most of all, what's more important is that you're happy with your work. Do strive for perfection, but do not feel like your work isn't perfect and not put it out there, because you will never learn from your mistakes if you never put your work out there. So the more you get feedback from people and they judge your work and stuff, the better you become, and you start to understand the trends that the majority of people like. Because as much as people think that they're unique, we're not so much unique. I wouldn't say we're not special, but there are some common trends that human beings tend to follow, and you will start to pick up on those the more you get feedback from the community. So put your work out there, even if you don't feel like it's perfect, but as long as it's good enough, just put it out there. As time goes on, you will get nearer and nearer to perfection. Okay, so that's my 2 cents on the strive for perfection, and I hope this was useful, and if it was, please rate, comment and subscribe in the comments below, and I thank you for watching. I will see you soon. Cheers, bye bye.